let's just have some fun. So I did have a little bit of fun today because what I did is I put on some lashes. I have no place to go. I need just to have some fun. I need to just relieve some stress in my mind and have some fun. And I'm pretty much really homebound at this point. And so I don't get out a lot. And I thought, you know, I don't want to lose my whatever from being able to get dressed up and know what to do. So I just thought I would put on some makeup, not just ordinary everyday, but maybe something that I would do for myself when I'm going out and share it with you. Fashion Sassy Chic lashes, and I have them on. So that's kind of what I was showing you in the beginning of the video, and I got these either at Dollar Tree or Big Lots or Walmart or somewhere. It's just, an off-brand, and they were sitting in my drawer, so I thought I would do that. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Aging Gracefully. My name is Marianne. If you're new, a big welcome. If you're returning, hello and thank you so much. I need to have some fun. Yep, today I need to have some fun, and that's what I'm going to do, and I hope you'll come along and have some fun with me, because life's been a little rough, and I can't say boring, definitely not boring, but just a little rough, a little difficult. So grab a cup of coffee or something you want to drink, and let's get started. Today I thought what I would do is come on here and talk to you about tools that I love to use that I think are great makeup tools, and how I got this look today. Now, I didn't film each step of putting it on. I should have, but the brain just wasn't thinking. So I'm going to go through every step, and I'm just going to share with you what I used today and what I think are the most important techniques to use when applying makeup. So let's get started. First of all, I want to start with just the tools that I think are really helpful. A Beauty Blender sponge. This is Beauty Blender. This is Sonia Kashuk. Love them both. I use these for basically makeup application to pounce or stipple, if you will, the foundation in. I like to do that. I dab it either on my hand or my tile and circle it all over my face, my neck, and then use this kind of to pounce it in, get it right into the pores and get everything covered as I want. And then I will go back with a makeup kind of, foundation brush, and this happens to be number 102 Zova, and it's called the Silk Finishing. And then I like to just buff it all in with these round circular motions all over my face, completely all over. So those are like what I use like every time I'm using a liquid foundation. Applying powder for setting, or if I'm just finishing, a good powder brush. And I love this one, happens to be by It Cosmetics. I've talked about this brush a lot because it is my favorite. And also, as far as brushes, I think a good blush brush, whatever that is to you. I happen to have a Chanel brush that I've had for a number of years, and I do love it because it's got this little rounded edge, and I think it goes well into the blush that you can pick. This brush picks up the powder really beautifully and gets it just on those edges, and it makes it easy for the application. And what I do is I just kind of center it here with the color initially and then upward, just lightly and upward. So I think that's a very important tool. A contour or just a blending good angled brush. This also is a Chanel brush. I love this because I can squeeze it, and when I like to draw on the outer edge sides of my nose just for a little contouring, and here under the cheekbone, it's perfect to stamp it and then blend it upward. It's a very soft, it's a great brush. I've had it, used it for a long while, and I wouldn't want to be without it. And then for under eye application, this is my good old-fashioned wonderful e.l.f. brush, which I love, and it's to pick up a powder under eye blurring, and I love it because it's a soft enough brush that I can just place here and here lightly, and then I'll take one of my fluffy brushes and then just kind of blend it from corner to end, trying to avoid those lines and wrinkles. And I think that's about it for tools. I think these are the things that really help give me a flawless look. And one of the brushes that I really love for cover up, and when you're applying, this is Creme Brulee Light by NARS. I have to get another one. I love this brush. This is a Zova, and this is a 110, and this is great to just pump inside, and this is really about the first thing I do after I put on a primer. So whatever primer you love to wear or how you prep your skin, then I go in with this. And sometimes I do enough cover up that that's it. I'll just put on some blush after it. But I do love this. Again, this is NARS Creme Brulee, and I just, again, do more of a stippling. I try to cover up brown spots, those red little veins, and any unevenness all over, and sometimes, yeah, no, it's the whole face. So, yeah, great tool. So, I think it's important to find that product that works for your skin, whether it's dry, whether it's oily, whether it's combination. But I also think it's important to have good tools, and that doesn't mean that the tools have to be super expensive. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. Here I have a $2 e.l.f. tool or $3 e.l.f. brush that I've used and washed and used and washed, and I'm using it. I think it's a blush. No, it's a highlighting brush, but I like it for under here. I don't know why. I think because it doesn't pinch, it doesn't scratch, and it just evenly applies my under eye powder. And this for cover up brush, love it. So find the tools that work for you. And what I've been doing lately, and I did a video on this, is I've been trying to keep everything in one location that I'm always using, like every day. I have so many different brushes and stuff like that, but I've just been keeping them in the same location, and then if I need something different because I'm doing something different, then I do. So those are my tools, and what I want to do is show you how I got this look, and then I did have a little bit of fun today because what I did is I put on some lashes. I have no place to go. I'm home, but I did. So let me just start off by saying I used to use Lash Boost on my eyelashes, Rodan and Fields, and it's a great product. But since we've been home, with, you know, the pandemic and all of that, I just didn't feel I wanted to spend the money on it. So my lashes are back to their normal, skinny, straight, pin, short self. And, you know, really have to work. But I do feel like, even though I haven't been using the Lash Boost, that my lashes just seem better. So I think it's a great product, and I may go back to it someday again, but for right now, I'm not. So I was looking for something in my vanity, and I pulled these out. Now, these are called Sassy Chic, and I'm sure I got these like at Big Lots or Dollar Store, or paid $1 for them or something, because I thought, you know, I think I want to try some lashes. And that was months ago, months and months and months ago, maybe last year, and I just thought, wow, there they are. So I cut one in half because I don't want to do a full band, and I used the glue that came in here, so I'm not saying it's great. The band is a little stiff, wasn't very flexible, but I got them on. I put the little glue on, stuck them on, and that's what I was doing at the beginning of the video, showing you. And so at the end of the video, at the end of today, I'm going to come back and report to you what went on with these lashes. I don't even know that they're on. They just feel so light, and I think they look pretty good. I do think it kind of opens the eye up. So that's it for my tools and what I use to get pretty much the same application that I do like every day, whether it's stay at home, light, or heavier. And one other brush, I did forget to mention this, I had it out, but this happens to be an Ulta Beauty tapered highlighting brush. Oh, I love this brush. Ulta, really nice. I love this for when I use my highlighter, and I use my highlighter all the time because I think it just brightens my face. So let me start from the beginning and just kind of go through my application. I first wash my face, tone it, moisturize it, under eye cream, and let it set. Usually 5-10 minutes. Go fill my coffee up, let everything just kind of meld into my skin. And then I go in with a concealer, and for me that happens to be my NARS, and like I said, I use this brush for it, and I pick up some of the product and I just dab it all over the areas that I want the coverage. And then when I have a really good coverage, I just go in with a makeup blending brush, and it could be this one, it could be the same brush that I use to apply it. It just depends. And then I just kind of smooth it all in. On the areas that are poking out, sticking out, or showing through, then I pick up a little more of the product and just go back over it, and then just stipple it in until it's good and blended. So that's what I do for the cover up. And today I'm just going to share with you what I used as far as the primer that I let set on my face for 10 minutes. I use this Embrolyce. Sometimes I just put it on my skin first as a primer sealant. Sometimes I mix it with my liquid foundation. And then today, because I'm using up what I have in my stash, it happens to be this Lash. I don't know how you say that. But anyways, it's an all-in-one Healthy Glow Fluid. It's by Chanel. It's really, really nice. It's light, it's creamy, and it looks just like foundation, but it goes on sheer. And it leaves a really pretty glow on your skin. I love it. That's what I did today. So first this, put it all over, then this, put it all over. You can use your fingers for this. You can use a blender, a beauty blender, whatever, but I like to use my fingers when using this and let it set. Then I went in, like I said, with the cover up. And then next after that, it's the brows. And I want to talk about brows because, guys, I was an Anastasia Beverly Hill brow girl for years and years and years. I don't know how many pencils I went through, but I switched last year and love this Hourglass micro sculpting eyebrow pencil. It's Arch, and this pencil allows you to get the most feathery, natural looking brows ever. Long lasting, stays on, doesn't pull or tug at your skin. It's a great pencil. It's soft, but it stays. So because it's soft, you kind of go through the pencil probably way quicker than you would another type of pencil. But there's no pulling on your skin. You can make the lightest strokes. I'll just do a few here. Just darken it up. And what I do, my brows are microbladed, but I still have sparse areas that I do have to just outline. It literally takes me 30 or 40 seconds to do both brows. And what I do is I kind of start right before my arch, just slightly, and I draw these little light, feathery strokes. Guys, I don't have my glasses on. I usually have to put the mirror right up really close so I don't know what I'm doing here to see. But that's what I do. And then I go to the peak of my arch and I just feather downward with light strokes, just as a fill-in. And basically that's all I do, both sides. This is the best eyebrow pencil ever. Hourglass. It's worth the pennies. It gives you the most natural looking brows. And then gotta pump this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. When you put it on your brows, they have a little bit of stiffness. It keeps them in place. It keeps them up. I've used drugstore clear mascara. I've gone through other brow from Charlotte Tilbury to Brow Wiz products, and this is the best. So dynamite combination with these two, and I wouldn't want to do without them. You know, I don't want to waste this, so I'm just going to rub some more down here. Oh, and then that way you can even see it. See how it just goes on so sheer. And it really, I don't want to get it on my necklace, has that pretty Chanel smell, which is super nice. So now I got my brows done, and I just like to get my brows done and get them set, and then I'll go in with my powder foundation that I've been using from Wander. Now, the reason I do my eyebrows at this point is because when I'm using a powder foundation and I go through my whole face and put on my powder, if it gets into my brow skin area, then it's really hard to put on a pencil because it's like it's coating your skin. So I always do my eyebrows after I apply my cover up. And then I go in with, so I've been using this and used it today. Love it. It has a little pad inside it and I find it very useful. And I just dab, and I'll show you here, but I just go around my whole entire face, nose, sides, everywhere, forehead, and put it on. And then I take my powder brush and I just go around my whole entire face and blend it in. It has great cover. I love this product. I don't think it gets enough hype, really. I think it's great. It's just a great, no itching, no packing in my pores where, you know how sometimes powder just clogs your pores. This is very light, but has great cover and love it. I will definitely repurchase that. So I go around and I do all that, and then I do my under eyes. Now, I did forget to tell you, I do put the under eye cover stick on my eyes, and I use Prep and Prime by MAC, and I do that before I put my powder on. So it's really after I do my cover, and then I do my brows, and then I do this. And when I'm putting this on, and this is what I like this. I like this is another good one, Rewind. the Age Rewind by Revlon, is it? I'll list everything below. Yeah, is that for dark circles? Like that one too. But usually pretty much use this every day. And what I do is, and I don't mind showing you, I just kind of make a little tiny triangle right here, right in that dark sack area. Now, I do have my powder on also that I follow up with this, but that's okay because I just want to show you this application. And then I usually take my Beauty Blender sponge, but it dropped on the floor and I'm not going to use it now because I'm not going to get up and clean it. And I just, in this area, I bring it down and up, halfway up my eye, gently tapping, and just try to cover up as best as I can. Now that's a little bit heavier because my sponge isn't wet because I used my other one today, but that's okay because I'm just showing you. And then after I do that, I take my e.l.f. brush and I just tap it into this Laura Mercier, and love this. It's very fine. And I just bring it in here. And sometimes I just go down a little bit on the sides. And then I take my fluffy brush and, oops, that's not the right one. It's this one right here. And then I just very gently blend it in. I really try to stay away from this area because that's where a lot of those fine lines are. And I don't want to emphasize that, but I do want to cover up those dark circles because, oh boy, we know I've got those. If there's one thing I have in my life, it's dark circles. And there's a little extra baggage with it. So I do that, and then I get to do the fun part, and I get to go in and do my shadow. And my favorite eyeshadow palette, and Lord knows I have a ton of them, is this one. And it is the Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage. I talk about this all the time, but I love it. And that's where I was talking about using good brushes that you're comfortable with. And I have these tapered, fluffy type brushes, and then the flat brush that I showed you earlier, which, where is it right now? Because I got a mess down here. Oh, here it is. And so what I like to do, take this out and I'll show you, is I like to pick this up with this brush, this cream color. You can see I hit pan on that. And I like to start here and just paint my whole entire eye, just down with, just to kind of give a nice smooth appearance to the skin. Now a lot of times I will go in with my Tom Ford, it's a cream eyeshadow. I didn't use it today, but it's like kind of got a little bit of a pinky tone to it, but skin color, and it really is smooth and your eyeshadow goes on so well, but I didn't use it today. So I just did that with this flat brush and applied it. And then I took a fluffy brush here, and these are Jaclyn Hill brushes, and I picked this up, good sweeping, and just corner to end all over with this color. I love this. It's, you know, the lightest of the brown tones, and I just cover my whole entire eye. And then I will take another brush. This one's a little longer and more tapered, and I go into the darks, both of them, and I just concentrate on that inside crease area. And I really do, if you can see, I'm in there sweeping back and forth, just because I think it opens the eyes up and gives you a great, you know, emphasis to your eyes. So then after I did all of that, then I went in and decided, okay, now we're going to play with the lashes. And, you know, I'm no expert because I haven't I used to wear lashes, guys, back in the 80s when I was young and working, and actually my boss used to wear them all the time and I loved them, but goodness gracious, they were those big, thick, dramatic, fat lashes, and you knew when somebody was wearing them, oh, they have fake lashes on, but that was the craze, and so I wore them all the time. But it's literally been years since I've had a pair on, and I gotta tell you, these are really comfortable. I mean, I don't even know I have them on. So I went in and I did, like I said, I snipped them in half and then just basically put them into the end and pushed them in. And then I did go in with a liner, and I have it's called Eye Contour. I think this might have come in, I don't know, because I don't know where I got this. Might have come in one of my boxes that I'd received. And what I did was I basically went just a little bit in front of the band and just drew the line there lightly, just kind of to cover it up. It's a little squiggly there, but you know, what the heck, it's not perfect. But we're not perfect, are we? No, we're not. So, but it's decent enough. But another tool that I think is really important to use, which of course I can't find because I used it, and where did I put it, is eyeliner. Yes, eyeliner. Oh, let me just show you this. I have this brush by Chanel that I've had. It's, you know, you can pull these up to cover the brush. I use this brush a lot for my eyeshadow application because it's got the flat end and then it's got this end. This is a little bit stiffer than some of those other brushes, but this is another one that I will grab and use. And I do have a thing missing. So anyways, let me get back to this. I use the I just used it, guys, and I put it in my bag, and now it's not there because I was rearranging my table to do this. This is my life. Okay, put your glasses on. Seriously. It's the Urban Decay 24-hour waterline, 24/7 waterline. This is in black. And I think this is another important makeup tool. So, I mean, makeup for emphasis on your eyes. So what I think are important: good eyebrow tools and product. Good eyeliner product. Great. There's so many foundations and powders, and that's really up to your skin type. Dry, combo, oily. Is your skin rough? Is it pale? Is it this? Is it that? So that's all up to the individual. But to add the emphasis to a finished look, and when you're older, like I am, 65, you need your eyes open. I mean, not buggy, but you need the emphasis to be so open so that you don't look so tired and, you know, all of that. But this is a great liner. I love this, and I use it in my waterline. And what I do is I pull down, I start in this corner here, and I just use it in my waterline here and here. I will also take the top lid up from the corner to the middle, and it really opens the eyes up. Really opens the eyes up. So I love this. And then I think today I also went, that's for the waterline, but then I used the Urban Decay 24/7 in Whiskey. It's kind of like this brown because I thought it was pretty with this brown tone. And I just emphasized on the outside of my eyelids. And I just go back and forth like this. And I love these pencils because, again, no tugging, no pulling. They're great. So I did do that today. And then blushes. That's another preference and something that, you know, most people have several different blushes. And I think there's beautiful blushes from drugstore all the way up to high end, and everybody has their favorites. But I think I'll say three, because I can't just narrow it down to two. Three of my favorite blushes that I use all the time: Tom Ford, Chanel, and Tarte. I love Tarte blushes. I think MAC also has beautiful blushes, and I have several of them, and I'm always switching it out. So I don't keep one blush in my makeup bag that I'm using all the time, because I'm always switching them out. And today I did a combo. I have the Tom Ford Frantic Pink, and that's what it looks like. I use this a lot. And today I made a little bit of a mixture, because I have this leopard little top on from last year. Sorry, I'm hearing some noises. This is called Wicked. Hold on. Chloe! Come here, girl. I don't know what she was doing. And I put them on together. Again. What's the matter, Bubba? What's the matter? Come here. Oh, sorry. I'll cut this out. I use my blush brush, and I just go in, little tap, and you can see how that brush is so beautiful and picks up the product. And then I dabbed it here, and then I went into the Frantic Pink, because this one is Wicked, and I put that on and just did a sweeping motion. So I dabbed it on here and here, took the other color and just went right over it upwards. So I have a combination of two different colors. I think they're beautiful together, and just having fun, just playing around with the makeup, and that's a lot, that's all part of it. And gosh, don't we all have like a ton of makeup? Okay, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me, and I love it, and I still love doing my makeup and making myself look presentable. And so today, that's what I did. And then to finish off, I just took some mascara, and right now I'm using Wander Mile High Club. I first was introduced to this in my subscription box that I had that I'm not getting anymore, but it's great, and when I'm out I will purchase again. And I put some mascara on my lashes here on this side. You know how to put mascara on. And I finished the look with Lisa Eldridge. This is Velvet Ribbon from last year. It's gorgeous. It makes a statement. It's pretty dramatic, and I love it. So that's all I wanted to talk to you about, and I will definitely come back later today and let you know how these lasted, and what I think about them. And I may just be purchasing some more. Well, welcome back. So it is about 11 hours later, and I just wanted to share with you how the lashes stood up. Now, first of all, I did a Zippo, nothing to my face. I never touched it all day, and I will go ahead and take my glasses off. You can see I still have the blush on, and that was the Tom Ford, so it is very long lasting. Little bit of breakdown oil on the forehead, T-zone area, which is perfectly normal. Shadow still stayed beautiful, no sweating off. And the brows, as you can see, and I was really busy today, running around, doing quite a bit of work in the house and cooking. The only thing I did was change my top and just kind of threw my hair up. And now I'm basically getting ready for my bath. So I wanted to share with you the lashes. And these are those cheap Sassy Chic lashes. And they really are wonderful. They're comfortable. They stayed on. There was no, you know, lifting at the edge or hair. I think throughout the day, I mean, I really, throughout the entire day, most of the day, I didn't even know I really had them on. I couldn't feel them. They felt really comfortable. And as the night has kind of worn on, now I can sort of feel the lashes on a little bit, but no, I think they held up really nicely, as you can see. And like I said, I did no touch up to my face. Lipstick is completely off. No powdering, no nothing. So really, I am impressed with these lashes. And so when I do have a place to go, dress up, and I just want to, you know, brighten up my eyes, I think I will just put on a pair of lashes like this because it's really nice. So I think it was great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun doing it. So I hope you all have a great day, a great week. Be kind, be humble, and age gracefully. Have a little bit of fun. Bye.